All right, everybody. I guess we're live. I don't know. Is we live?
Yeah, we're live, Tig.
And in colour.
All right then. Yeah, we're live. I see it over there now. So, what y'all been up to?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot, Tig. Recently, I did go into partnership with my good friend, the Trooper. I'd like to introduce him to everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
This is my co-host on Scream Time. It's our co-channel that we are doing. We're basically telling the behind-the-scenes stories of film, and it being horror movies. We are going to be tackling the true stories behind the movies.
Yeah.
The studios that they were produced in.
Everything from the Hammer movies right the way up through the slasher films, right up through the 90s, up to the crap ones that are about today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I'm a hard nut myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are one big nut. As long as that flea-ridden juvenile delinquent doesn't come in.
He's right here somewhere. He'll be in a little bit.
Yeah. I don't trust him, and the missus is home, so he better watch it.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Hey, he left us. But you have to go pee?
No.
No, unlike you, Tig, he doesn't have a timer telling him he has to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Not everybody has to do that.
I'm English, I'll go on the floor.
Exactly.
How about that accent, man? That accent's awesome.
Yeah. So I got a bucket down
All righty. We got a few people coming in.
All right.
How's all these people doing that's coming in here and watching all this nonsense? Hey, what's that?
He's got his little friend, so little Tig better watch out.
Does it bite?
It bites.
It's
a scrawny little thing, but it bites.
Looks like
okay. You better watch out wherever you're at.
Yeah, it looks like a dick.
Oh, there's a little thing. He made it. Don't look at me. I don't know what it is.
It'll bite that flea-ridden juvenile delinquent. It'll eat its.
What, you don't like Tig?
Oh.
Fuck you then.
Yeah, he does look a little weird, don't he?
Yeah, you got room to talk with your dopey ears.
Nothing wrong with my ear.
I'm talking about you, Eddie. I'm talking about Alexa Bliss.
Whoa! Hey, calm down. No, I know. Just calm down. Dang it. I'm going to have to put him in a chokehold and knock him out. Going to sleep. All right, he's out.
So, I'm very thankful for you, Tig, to have me back on. I've been away.
Much obliged.
Both of us were very happy to be on here promoting the new channel. I have not steered away. I'm sorry. I mean, guided myself away from the gaming channel.
Right.
I'm still Action Point Gaming. But I have kind of come into the world, back into the world of horror movies and sharing the love of the macabre and gore and blood.
Yeah.
So what was the name of the site again?
It is Scream Time here on YouTube.
You find it's got about 5 or 6 subs. Yeah. It was at the top on my list.
Right now, it has got about 6 subs.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put my eyes on so I can see what I ain't doing right.
It's called Scream Time Podcast.
Somebody's calling me. I can't talk right now, whoever you are.
Watch out, it might be Mama.
No, it ain't Mama. That ain't Mama's ringtone.
Uh-oh.
All right, now. Back to what I was doing.
Now, were you aware that Mama was on here?
When?
A few weeks back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she done flew back to Kalamazoo, man. She done skipped out on us. Well, I'm glad she's gone. My rear end's so sore now, and she beat my rear end.
Yeah, well, you deserve it.
Yeah, I probably did.
Not teaching Mama how to use this and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Tig, he's crazy.
Yeah, little Tig hacked into my system and messed it up.
He took off running when Mama Tig come by.
I bet.
And I didn't see him for 3 days after that.
Wouldn't surprise me if little Tig's the one that's got the spare sock that always goes missing in the wash. Yeah.
Probably does.
A
I
big
didn't put that in there.
collection of illegal socks.
You didn't put that in there right, Tig. You didn't spell it right. Screen Time Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix it.
You crazy loon.
Well, you just got to give me a minute.
At least his eyes aren't going crazy like they normally do.
All right, where'd it go? It didn't let me edit it. There it goes. Scream Time Podcast. That is on YouTube, right?
Yes, that is YouTube.
All righty, this right here ought to have it right then. Nope, that ain't right either.
No, that's a Scream Time PD cast. Last time I checked, I don't think we're the fuzz.
There it is.
Nah.
Is that right now?
That is right now. I appreciate it there, Tig.
All right.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I don't know where Sheriff is. I think he's out hiding around somewhere.
He's probably looking for you.
He's looking in the right place because I don't see him.
He's probably around in the environment, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Around with him. You got way too many varmints.
So tell me a little bit more about you out there. I'm interested in that because I like a good horror movie.
Yeah.
Well, we just a day or so ago we put up our welcome video, talking a little bit about the movies that we are very engrossed in.
Yeah. Still a work in progress.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. This is going to be Michelangelo. Kind of.
You got to kind of speak in his terms. I don't think he understands who Michelangelo is. He probably knows who Donatello is from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo is a 15th century Renaissance painter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to paint doors and that on the side.
But we talk about a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
We have our very first live stream happening this Friday, where there's a.
You're running off at the mouth again, ain't you?
Oh, me?
Me?
No, not you, over Chris. This up above me up here.
That one always runs up. Yeah, he always him. He always runs off at the mouth.
So how's it sounding this week?
Oh, Buford is sounding awesome.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'll show you why.
Nice and clear.
Oh, you got you a nice. Ooh, you got you a nice one.
Yeah, Yeah, all them little pretty colors. Why you got all them pretty colors on there for, huh?
My keyboard's got nice, pretty colors on there.
I know.
Yeah, because you're
is.
boring.
It is an omen, Chris.
Ooh.
The HP omen.
An omen?
Nice.
Is that a candy bar? Omen Joy?
Not
Nope.
an omen, Joy. You're full of nuts and you just need to hush.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, as we were telling our esteemed host here, this nut bag, me and myself, or me and my partner here in crime, the Trooper, aka Eddie T, we have started Scream Time Podcast here on YouTube, where we talk about the macabre, blood, guts, and horror movies.
Charting the evolution of the horror film from the 1960s through the Hammer generation, right through the slasher movement, right basically up till now.
We've already put up 2 videos. We just finished the part 1 of the Halloween trilogy. We kind of went a little over our time limit. We like to keep our videos at least 30 some odd minutes, but we ended up going almost an hour.
Which trilogy did you do?
What do you mean, which trilogy? There's only one Halloween trilogy.
No.
I'm not. We haven't gotten to the Rob Zombie films yet.
Not the remakes.
Now, granted, I like the Halloween 1 and 2. 1 and 2, hands down, best 2.
That's what we just finished.
Now, and I want to say, over to the Rob Zombie side, I like his Halloween movies. For the simple fact of the matter is, he explained Michael Myers, why he was the way he was. How he became Michael Myers. That I respect him for doing, because you just got these other 2 movies. Okay, boom, you see, oh well, he's a nutcase or whatever, and then that's it. Well, this actually dives into how bad he really was.
The way he was treated, his fucked up childhood, the one, and in the end he snaps.
Yeah.
See, we pointed out the continuity errors with the original 2. Because there are a lot of continuity errors.
Y'all keep going. I'm going to be right over here. I'm going to bring Trooper back something and show it to him right quick. Just keep
all righty.
in front of you.
We just got finished with those 2 parts. We're going to continue it. This Friday we have our first live stream with our 6 viewers or 6 subscribers that we have. So
gotta learn to crawl before you walk.
Yeah, I know that feeling there. Oh,
nice.
Hey. No. No. Michael, no.
I can put it right here. It'll look like me.
I know it looks better than you.
Hey, that'll be enough of that.
Hey, well, I'm just telling the truth. Ain't that right, Buford?
Yep.
I think that may clean it back a little bit.
The Exorcist.
Don't get me started with The Exorcist.
What are you looking at?
If you're gonna watch The Exorcist, you got to have the director's cut.
Oh, I've got the director's cut. It's the 20th anniversary Blu-ray.
Want me to spider walk at it? Yeah, when she comes down the stairs backwards.
Yeah.
And then she proceeds to wet herself.
Yeah.
But and I'm glad to see somebody's doing stuff like that.
I like the.
I go back.
Movie, so the.
I go back a little bit further.
See, we're covering all the timelines when it comes to horror. We are getting ready with our live stream on Friday. We're going to be covering Brace Studios, which is synonymous for the Hammer films.
Yeah. That sounds so filthy.
Yeah.
Down in England.
With this guy behind me, Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Dracula. Synonymous with the Hammer films, him and Peter Cushing. You know,
I remember that Big Mo and myself used to sit in his bedroom with a Super 8 projector watching the old stuff. Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney, those guys, and that's where I'm coming from is, I still respect those guys because look at the stuff they were able to do with the time period they were in.
Glare on it. Tilt it up just a little bit. It's got a glare. Oh, yeah.
I reclassed it.
Dude, you're going to have to make me some copies.
That's all the movies that are on this set. Over 50 movies.
I'm going to send you some blankets and you make me some copies of them.
Vincent Price, The Last Man on Earth.
I got that one. I got a whole bunch of them. I just don't know what all is on there that I don't have.
I mean, there's so many great movies, especially one in general, Nosferatu. Max Schreck.
Yep.
Nosferatu, I got that one too.
The silent era of horror.
Yep.
That would probably maybe scare the bejesus out of a lot of young people nowadays because
Crazy. I mean, you think about it, they didn't have the technology we have today, to really go off the deep end with stuff, and what little bit they did have and know to do was just awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even to me still to this day, I would go back and watch a Bela Lugosi movie with no problem.
Yeah.
Everybody look at me and go, why? They're not that good. Oh, yeah, they're that good. Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have the shit you got today.
Sure.
But I got a movie from, it's 1890 something, and it was filmed in Ringo, Chattanooga. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I'll have to hunt it down. I mean, that's in our area.
Yeah.
Well, Tig, you better be careful. Buford's on here. You're giving away your locational area.
He ain't gonna catch me if I'm sitting in his lap.
Okay.
You might shove some more Twinkies in his ears.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
You better be careful, Buford. He might shove more Twinkies in your ears.
In his nose.
He might have you going in the pooper again.
No.
Right in the butt.
Stunk too, boy. Whew.
Well, as hot as it is here, I guarantee you.
Yeah, because it ain't a regular John. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's like it's metal.
It's a building with it's basically an oversized porta toilet.
But we're more than y'all are more than welcome to come on our channel.
For sure, man.
Let me know, and I'll be there for sure.
We can all shoot the shit about horror movies and the love that we have for them.
I mean, it's just awesome entertainment.
Yeah. It's not like the cheap crap that they make today.
Nah.
With the jump scares that aren't scary, they're just there for shock value. And
when you compare, say, today's horrors with the stuff that was around in the 80s, early 90s,
I guarantee you, our commercial haunted houses are more scary than what one of them films are.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, you got to look at Nightmares of a Damaged Brain.
Yeah. Because that was banned in the UK for years. Yeah, till the late 1990s, and then it was released uncut.
And see, that's one thing that a lot of people don't know, that a lot of movies were banned in the UK.
It was, back in 81 under Margaret Thatcher. They had a law called the Obscene Publications Act. And they basically put the likes of early Wes Craven films and certain zombie flicks and cannibal films and shoved them in the same category as hardcore pornography. Yeah.
Wow.
No, basically, they went all guns blazing for Wes Craven and all that. Yeah, they literally went for him. They said, we're going to shut you down. And the only way you could get them films in that day, or even to today, yeah, you can only get pirate copies of it because they're still on the ban list. To this
Damn.
day. Yeah. Yeah. The only place you go to like a comic stroke film convention, you see the guys with the DVDs on the tables. You just saw them after a certain film, like, but I don't think you got it there. And you go, come out the back to the van. Yeah. Open it, and he's got all these banned films that everyone knows about, but they're pretty hard to get hold of.
Right.
Yeah.
And I imagine would be pretty expensive too.
I don't know. I know people that have bought them. I've never bought one. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Some of them are a bit twisted.
I
Wasn't
mean,
that Exorcist banned in the UK for a while?
Various films. There's about 100 films on. No, is it?
yeah,
There's around about 20 or 30 films that are banned.
they were called the Video Nasty.
Yeah. That was the newspapers at that time. They termed it. They basically went on a crusade against horror. Yeah. They went.
Well, I mean, it happens every day. Horror does.
Yeah, it does.
And look at the day and age that we're living in now.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Yeah, it's something like right out of a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
You're expecting zombies to rise out of the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
mind that it might our neighbourhood a bit more lively.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like God's waiting room more and more.
I better be careful. I might scare Tig talking about zombies rising out of the ground. And
Hey, Christy Little Trucker says, good evening, everyone.
well, hi, Christy Little Trucker. How you doing?
Howdy, Christy Little Trucker.
How you doing, Trucker?
But yeah, it's like, we've got the live streams.
Yeah.
That we've got rounded up for Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to continue with the Hack and Slash series.
Yeah.
That's where we basically cut apart all of the slasher flicks.
Yeah.
I think our next roundabout, if I'm correct, Eddie, is the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street,
you are a nightmare.
can you see
Freddy.
What do you got Freddy on your chest for?
it? Well, I don't know. I had it on. I figured I'd just wear it.
Buford, you better stop him. He's trying to strip on the screen here.
Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's his.
Yeah.
Keeping those dollars.
Who's going to put the money down his underwear?
Not me.
He will.
Not me.
Oh, come on, Buford.
I think he got scared again.
Yeah.
Really? Here you go.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a nightmare right there itself. Let's see.
It's a cross. I think that's what Wilford Brumley looks like right now.
That's actually me, believe it or not.
Oh, I thought that was diabetes.
That's crack baby.
I thought it was cow.
Look at it. Look at the head. See all the cracks and everything in it.
That's crack baby. Okay, well.
Yeah. Never do named after part of your own ass. Yeah.
And Tig, are you ever going to comb that mess that's on your head and look presentable for the people?
All right, I'll fix it up for you. How's it look? Does it look better now?
Here's one of our here's one of the fronts of our haunted house.
That looks like something out of the Victorian era.
Mm.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually outside.
Wow.
It covers up the whole front of a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sure that's not a Renaissance fair?
You know where Winter Circle is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking at the front of the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you go in.
Yeah.
Well, to the left of the doors right there is where it started and went to the end of the building.
It went all the way around the corner. It went all the way to the side door.
Ah. So
well, it's actually the back door, but yeah.
So Christy Little Trucker is asking, I don't know if she's asking everybody this question or she's just asking me and Eddie T here. I don't know. Okay, guys. Which Freddy movie did you like the best or the worst?
Dream Warrior.
Number 1.
My favourite one, even though I'm a big fan of them all, except for number 7. My favourite one's still number 3, The Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to have to say I am a big fan of the black sheep of them all, and that is number 2.
And I'm going to have to say all of you probably going to hate me for this one.
Yeah. That's because Chris
I like number 1 and the remake.
Mm. Nah.
And the reason I like the remake is because it went into Freddy. It was more of Freddy instead of the actual how Nightmare on Elm Street popped right in. This is actually telling why Freddy was the way he was. And that's the reason I liked it. And the dude that played him did a damn good job, in my opinion. Now, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Exactly.
But like I say, it's just my personal opinion. I think he did a good job on portraying Freddy as the twisted, broke-minded guy.
Yeah, but in Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's dead. He explained why he did what he did.
Yeah.
Because they took his daughter away.
And they even explained it in Freddy v. Jason.
Yeah, Freddy versus Jason. Yeah.
I know. But this actually showed how Freddy became burnt and everything.
Well,
you saw bits and snippets throughout the series.
Yeah.
But it actually showed an actual part that you could actually watch instead of just being a little bit of a short snippet of it. Yeah. That's why I liked it, is because it was showing more into it.
Yeah.
The only reason I hold that in very, very low regards is because of the practicality of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word. I don't think it's a word.
Yeah.
Practicality.
Yes,
I get it.
They didn't use practical effects. There was a lot of CG that was very unneeded.
I agree.
When Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes production studio, Lord knows Michael Bay has the money.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
That he could have used.
Yeah.
Do what?
He borrowed it from me.
Oh, yeah, and your mama's bounced checks.
Right.
Well, are you still investigating that, Buford?
Yes, I am.
Investigate what?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Exactly.
So
well, how am I supposed to know if you don't tell me?
Because we're trying to
investigate
that. And
all right, come here, little Sig. I got a job for you.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh no! Here we go again.
But yeah, I mean, and like I say, it's my opinion on the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, do I agree there was a lot of CG in it? Yeah, but my thing was that I liked it because it explained about Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
in depth, a little more in depth.
Yeah, but you go back to like Wes Craven's early days, the year I was born, 70. So, yeah, when he did the original the last house on the left, yeah, very lit, no CGI, very raw effects, and very horrifying experience.
Right.
So Christy Little Trucker said, I like Dream Warriors, Freddie v. Jason, and I did like, let's see, once again,
Jason X. Jason Goes to Space.
That was different.
I give him credit for being creative about something.
Yeah,
to take it a different twist, you know.
I do agree with that. With any movie, there's always continuity error.
Well, I mean, you got It 1, which is the original It, and then you got the remake.
Well, no, you've got It, the miniseries.
Yeah, which was
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah. Yeah.
But the original It movie, you know, you've got It, and then you've got that remake.
Yeah. I got what?
Yeah.
The remake of It.
The new one.
It what?
You fixing to get It.
Yeah, right, Buford. I've outsmarted you once before.
Okay.
I can do it again.
But
those buddies.
But I do have to say the guy that did the character actually did a good job.
You're talking about.
But nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to replace Tim Curry. There ain't no way, shape, or form.
No way.
And that's what I was trying to tell people before they went and saw the new, the remake. Yeah. Don't get in the Tim Curry thing because that ain't going to be nothing like it.
Well, see, here's the thing. There was so much that was stripped from the film.
Yeah.
Because in the book.
Yeah, I've got the book in there.
There was one key pivotal moment. Tig, you might want to cover your ears for this one. Or cover little Tig's ears.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, he was reaching down towards his waist. What was little Tig doing? Anyways, all right.
We're not listening. Go ahead.
There was supposed to be one pivotal scene from the book that was supposed to be put in the movie. And that was the orgy scene. I'm thinking,
orgy. It's a piano.
Anyway, not an organist. But they were supposed to put that in. I'm thankful that they took that out because I'm sorry, those kids were way too young to be doing something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
no. There's only so many Stephen King books that have ever been done justice when it's been in film form.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of them, the books far better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's that's what I've always heard. The actual novels are better than movie.
Yeah. It's like Frank Darabont's The Mist. Yeah, his version of that short story. Like the only thing I hated with that Thomas James one was the ending. Yeah, because it was left open to your imagination in the book.
Yeah.
What happened? Because in the book they went to a hotel at the end and he signed it. And then he went off. Yeah, he was left to your imagination. What happened with the creatures roaming and that?
Well, I mean, with any book, the books are always going to be better than the actual movie. You got to look at one of my favorite movies, Clive Barker's Hellraiser.
Well, and like Eddie's talking about, it's like Freddy versus Jason. All right.
Yeah.
What happened? He's walking off with Freddy's head, but at the end of it, you see Freddy wink.
Yeah.
Where did he go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just left up to you as how what's going to happen.
Well, Christy Little Trucker came back and said, "What about Michael Myers with Halloween?"
Yeah.
Now, Christy, what are you asking as far as what is it, best or worst, or? What's the question?
So I like the Michael that's in the Rob Zombie one. Yeah.
Tyler Mane.
Yeah, he's a bit more sadistic.
Tyler Mane, who is a former WCW wrestler.
Yeah.
My favorite of the Halloween movies, it's really a toss-up between 4 and 5.
Yeah, as long as it's not number 3.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Season of the Witch. Yeah.
That Season of the Witch, I didn't like it.
I would have to go with 1, 2, and the most recent.
Yep.
Because you learned a lot from this most recent, because the way Halloween went after part 1 is where Laurie Strode was supposed to be Michael's sister. And you come to find out all of that was
horseshit.
Yeah.
And just like the podcast that we did today, we broke down the 2 original films, talked about them. So I urge everybody to go over and watch, like, and subscribe.
Who's going over the inconsistencies in the storyline?
And that's what I think. Once they do one, the first one and the second one, they're staying more to the storyline and everything, and then all of a sudden it just goes to hell. They're like, throw it out the window. We don't care. We're going to do it our way. No, stick to the way it's supposed to go.
Because even you look at it. So 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. 6 is where it started kind of going downhill, because the character of Jamie Lloyd, who was supposed to be the daughter of Jamie Lee Curtis, this character from the original films, of course, was portrayed by a different actress, and then she was killed off. She had a baby who actually, weird points about this, and I found this out in a Halloween website, and basically that little baby in part 6 was Jamie Lee Curtis's son from H2O. How?
Yeah.
Well, Christy actually has another question. Best or worst, and of all the classic horror, which do you all like the best? Hands down, by far, the scariest movie that I can say that I have ever watched in my lifetime is The Exorcist. Director's cut of The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Because that scared the tar out of me, because you go into a little bit more depth behind the scenes and seeing all the extras and stuff that they were talking about and stuff like that, and you're like, yeah, no. Y'all crazy for making this film.
Yeah.
They said there was a lot of crazy stuff that happened during that movie too. That people really died. All kinds
yeah. I mean, lights were falling on people and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. People actually got sent to the loony bin because of that film. When it came out, they went to the mental homes and the mental hospitals.
Well, I mean, you think about it. That really does happen these days.
Yeah.
I mean, an exorcism is a real thing. So you have to think. You sit back and think. Maybe there's something to this movie. And that's why that's what scared me the most about it.
But the Vatican no longer does exorcisms. Yeah. That's the official line. Yeah.
Right.
So Tig, best from worst. What's yours?
Mine absolutely would be The Exorcist. That's my favorite movie, horror-wise.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a horror fan.
Well, me and Tig both are. So.
Oh, so am me or Eddie.
Yeah.
It's just
what I've ever seen, and it churned my stomach. Yeah, it was the Cannibal Ferox or Cannibal Holocaust. Yeah.
I would have to say it's kind of a toss-up. Nightmares of a Damaged Brain.
Yeah. Not a lot of people have heard of that one.
Yeah.
And 1981.
Yep. And I would have to go with The Omen.
Yeah.
The Omen was a good series.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Just the first one with Gregory Peck and Lee Remick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just the first one. No, the other two weren't bad. Yeah.
Well, you can't beat anything that Gregory Peck was in.
That first movie you said, what happened? Did they classify it as a B movie or what?
That's pretty much what it ended up as, if I'm correct, Eddie. Is it in Nightmares of a Damaged Brain? It ended up as almost like a B movie. Because it wasn't on the mainstream.
That's why I was saying I probably hadn't. The reason I hadn't heard of it is because they may have classified it as a B movie.
Yeah, they might have.
But it was the actor who portrayed the main protagonist in the movie.
Yeah.
He only did that movie and then stopped acting.
Yeah. It's understandable with the concept of the film, especially the ending on it. Yeah, that's the reason he got banned. The ending. Yeah.
Also, the best horror movie that has ever been out there is Ed Gein.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not saying, because there ain't no movie with Ed Gein. You know what I'm saying?
No, there ain't.
But he was the worst horror movie that I think that had come around in a long time.
Yeah.
But
how many horror films have been made based on Ed Gein? Yeah. You got Psycho, Silence of the Lambs. There's two. Yeah.
And then you've got Ed Gein, which was portrayed in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And then you've actually got a movie about Ed Gein.
Oh yeah, I've seen it, and I'm here to tell you it. Woo.
There's actually there's two movies that were made about Ed Gein.
Yeah.
One, Ed Gein is being portrayed by none other than Jason himself, Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
I would have to say the worst would have to be Driller Killer. I was not a fan of Driller Killer.
Nah.
Well, and mine would be Jeepers Creepers. I mean, come on.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
They should have left that. They should have left that on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
Well, do you know about the director of that film?
No.
He's a pedo. They shot the first movie not far from where I lived in Florida, right down the road from a high school.
Wow.
Christy Little Trucker just put another one. What do you do you guys like The Shining?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like it.
Fantastic movie.
Not as far as a scary movie, but more of a drama thriller.
Psychological.
Yeah.
It's because to me it wasn't scary. It was just working on your brain.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah. It's basically about cabin fever and it being locked up, secluded for months on end. Yeah. Just go mental.
I did like the
Stephen King never liked the Kubrick version.
Yeah.
He said it was not what he intended with the book.
And I did watch Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel.
I haven't seen that one.
That one is fantastic.
Yeah.
It brings so much from the book over to the big screen.
Yeah.
And Ewan McGregor knocked it out of the ballpark playing little Danny Torrance.
Yeah.
Well, and my thing is I get you can't make a movie on a book. I get that because there is so much stuff that you can do in a book that it's impossible to put in a movie unless you make a movie 6 hours long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I get it, but keep the main key stuff in it.
Exactly.
To make the movie good and go kind of along with the book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, how hard is that? Evidently, it's pretty difficult.
So, what's y'all's input on Children of the Corn?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about
the first two. First two I liked.
We're talking about the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The one with Linda Hamilton. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
There's one in particular quote from that movie that I actually use just to really screw with people, and that's Outlander. Outlander. But it's a real good movie. It makes you think if children ruled the world.
Yeah.
How would it be? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Christy Little Trucker says, The Shining and Saw, I feel.
She seems to say they fall in the same category with her.
Saw?
Saw's more of a torture flick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you mixed Saw and Hellraiser together, you just basically have, pardon Little Tig's ears, torture porn.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, now I like Hellraiser 1 and 2.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I have the complete series.
I've watched all the movies that they came out with, and 1 and 2 is still the best to me.
Yeah.
I have to say with Hellraiser, I like them all, and except for Ravager, or not Ravager, Revelations.
Yeah.
That was just a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Hellraiser Judgment, which is the more recent one that they came out with, phenomenally done.
Yeah.
They introduced the Auditor, another side Cenobite. It was just one of those.
Yeah.
Once again, it wasn't meant to be a Pinhead movie, but it actually fit. It's one that I can sit there and remotely watch over and over again, just like the original two.
Yeah.
And I will go so far as to say, and I'm gonna go old school. Not real old, but partial old school. I would say that Phantasm 1 and 2 would be in that same category as Hellraiser 1 and 2.
Yeah.
They stand up to me. Those two stand up as good as Hellraiser 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not a big fan of not Hellraiser, but Phantasm 2.
No.
Because of the studios basically interfering with a lot of the production.
Yeah.
Taking out Michael Baldwin.
Right.
And replacing him. And it.
And I have to agree, that does hurt a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Because they won't use the same characters, because the character wants more money because the movie made so much money. Well, what do you think's going to happen? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I made you a bunch of money on this movie. I deserve a little bit of recompensation on the next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I own the entire Phantasm series. I've actually, it's one of the ones that I've grown to love. partly because of Angus Scrim, the tall man.
Yeah.
Boy. Anyways, I have to say, once it got to the last film, which was Ravager, yes, there was CG used, but there was still a lot of practicals.
Yeah.
Even though Angus Scrim was very ill at the time, it holds up with the others.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a Leatherface right there.
Third one's the best of them.
Third.
Yeah, the one with that. The young
3D.
Yeah.
3D was my favorite one.
3D. Leatherface 3D.
Yeah. You can't beat the original.
No, the Toby Hooper one you can never beat. Actually, both 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Even though 2 was really silly.
Yeah.
Because it had Dennis Hopper in it, but
yeah.
And then you had Bill Moseley playing Chop Top, and that was just hilarious.
Yeah. Is that the dude with the chrome dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pardon my French, everybody, but I have to quote Chop Top. Lick my plate, you dog. Ding dong.
Right.
I ain't going to use that other word.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't tell Mama Tig now.
She might be listening in.
Well, don't say that.
Hey, you never know about that goofy family.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell her you said that.
Well, go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, horror movies in general have always been one of the things besides wrestling that is very near and dear to my heart, and also my wife. But
I mean, I've been into horrors basically since I was 5 when we used to have a babysitter every weekend.
Yeah.
She used to let us sit down and watch The Omen, and I was only like 5 or 6. Yeah, back in the day.
I hit my microphone, and then my table bounced. But yeah, I mean,
well, that's one thing I can say. We can sit here and talk about horror flicks forever.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what our channel is about. Besides picking apart the films, learning and teaching people about the diamonds in the rough, should we say, the not so recognizable horror movies, the ones that have been thrown to the curb.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the Scarecrow?
Yeah. That's down there.
I thought it was different.
That one's down there amongst Little Tig's waist.
Little Tig, look at your waist and see if you can find a movie on it.
Wrong waist.
Yeah.
His excrements. I mean his
dung.
His dung.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
His doo-doo.
Them little cat sticks you get in the cat trap.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, stop that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? Oh, hey.
No, we're going to have to do something about them too, Buford.
Yeah.
They ain't no amount of help in the world to help them too.
Ain't that the truth?
You like his flea collar?
You
How about that one?
You had to get him a new one.
Yeah.
Well, if you would quit letting that thing go outside.
Yeah.
And spray painting someone's car.
And toilet paper in somebody's yard.
Did you do that?
Twice.
Hey,
don't lie, you little varmint.
Y'all better watch out. Y'all get Christy about it. Y'all start picking on Little Tig.
Well,
yeah.
Well, he likes little truckers, don't he? He done told me he wanted to pack a bag and take off across the country with her in a truck.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
No, not Alexa Bliss. Little trucker.
Your favourite, Steve?
Alexa Bliss.
The adaptation.
Do what?
What's your favourite movie adaptation from a Stephen King book?
Ooh.
Favorite adaptation of Stephen King?
Have to be horror because he's done that much. He wrote under a pseudonym when he wrote The Running Man. Yeah, that become an Arnold film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold.
Yeah.
The Austrian bodybuilder. Yeah. 9.
Top Flight. The Shawshank. Yeah,
Shawshank Redemption is going to have to be one of my favorite.
Then you got all the horrors.
My 2 would have to be Shawshank and Misery.
Shawshank and Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive. I like it.
In the book, it's called Trucks.
Trucks, yep.
Yeah.
Christy says, sorry for all the questions, just like hearing others' thoughts about horror movies.
That's cool, man.
Hey, that's what we're here for.
Hey, that's right. You can ask as many questions as you want.
Yeah.
And Christy, you're more than welcome to go over there and sub to mine and Eddie T's channel.
Yeah.
Screen Time Podcast.
Hey, I like the questions. I mean, kept us a good track on some horror flicks and what we thought.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you seen any horrors that really churned your stomach, the effects in it.
Any horrors that really have affected your stomach.
Yeah, literally made you want to vomit. Yeah.
I'll tell you what that really creeped me out when I was a kid.
Your face?
Huh?
Your face?
Yeah, that creeps me out every time. But I was over at my cousin's house when I was a kid. I was probably about 5 or 6 years old. And we'd laying down on the floor eating popcorn and everything. And we watched the original Blob.
The Blob.
That movie scared me to death.
Yeah. The one with the oversized jello.
Yep.
Well, I say probably a movie that has turned my stomach was Faces of Death, the first one.
Oh, yeah.
The one, I say this in all honesty, the one that really had to churn my stomach is because of the camera work, and it was found footage, or found footage. That would be the Blair Witch. I watched the more recent one. Literally, myself, my friend's wife, and my wife.
Yeah.
Be careful, little trucker.
We all got out of the car, got back to their house, and literally we had vertigo and we vomited.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all the Blair Witch being shot home video, you shoot anything home video like the cameras they were using, it's gonna make you sick. Yeah. Because it's just constantly, moving around. Nowadays they've got the anti-stabilization button you hit on your camera, and you don't have to worry about all that jerking and stuff.
Well, it's just like Cloverfield. I watched that, and it was the found footage. Shaky bullcrap cameras, and I got a little nauseated, but I didn't blow chunks.
Well, you'd have blown chunks if you'd have saw it at the drive-in like I did.
Well, I didn't go to the drive-in. I
was at the drive-in watching a movie, and over there, Wilderness, you get 2 movies for the price of one.
Yeah.
It's like $7.50, $8.50 for 2 movies. I mean, come on, that's cheap.
I've got a question for everybody. Favorite Alfred Hitchcock film?
The Birds.
I'd say Psycho.
Do what?
I'd say Psycho.
Vertigo.
I've got the Hitchcock collection myself.
Yeah.
But you notice how quick me and Tig said The Birds.
I'd have to say Vertigo.
Yeah. Many moons ago, I used to have a Hitchcock, and the doctor put that right there. Yeah. Good ointment.
a little ointment here and there, and it went away. Oh well, daggum.
Yeah.
Well, you notice I'm not laggy, and I actually sound a whole lot better.
Oh,
I actually went, and I guess we're going to have to hear this regardless.
It turned off. I'm just a tickle everywhere I go because everybody loves the Tig Tig. Thank you.
Yeah, but that
Anyway.
cannibal film I'm on about, the one that really made me grossed me out. Yeah, it's the effects on it. Yeah, it was originally said to have been a snuff mover. Yeah, yeah, you actually see him disemboweling.
Yeah,
yeah. Things are rough, right?
well, I think it's past Tig's toilet time. Looks like we might all have to enjoy.
Yeah, it's time to scam booze for the night. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Howdy, Beth. Yeah, but I mean, as far as I say y'all come back and definitely we'll talk some more about some more horror stuff. And,
and y'all are more than welcome on our channel.
Yeah.
It's like I said a while ago, it's our opinion. It's what we believe and what we see and what we can say about it. Picking them apart, saying they're good, saying they're bad, whatever. It's just our opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll get disagreed with.
Oh yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. We don't care. If you have a disagreement, that's fine. That's your opinion. Hey, we'll go right along with it. We're not going to argue with you. We respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's his name? Spielberg, he said years ago, the biggest critics of them all, he classes them as failed film directors. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tig's getting a little ornery here. I think we need to go ahead and call it.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, what's everybody's last comment for the night?
Well, Eddie T, what's your last comment for the night?
Mine?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just remind yourself, it's only a movie, and keep repeating, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. It's only a movie.
Yeah.
All right,
and remember, if you see somebody out there and they don't have a smile, give them one. Make their day and give them a smile back.
And if they don't smile back at you, poke them in the eye with a pencil.
Only Tig would say something like that.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Chris.
What?
What's your last comment?
He already said it.
I already said it.
Well, all right then. I guess it's my turn then, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine is put a smile on somebody's face. Don't let them see me without this mask. Because if they do, they'll bust out laughing.
Well, all
Well, all right then. Everybody, I appreciate everybody that's coming in, that's watching, that's been watching, and then what are you doing, Chris?
I don't know.
Oh, you're losing your mind like I am. Anyhow, we appreciate.
Gotta have one to lose.
That's true.
Trying to escape my brain out there.
I think Chris is over swatting at flies or something. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go in here and watch the rest of the Braves baseball game. They lost their butt last night, so maybe they'll win tonight. So anyhow, y'all be good.
So long.
Great night.
Later.
Be careful and stay safe.
Great having you in, Trooper, and you're welcome anytime, buddy.
All righty.
Thanks for having me.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.